teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Johnson outside. Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Outside Collins. The pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Collins setting the big for Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Collins.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
And Miami has possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Pass to Adebayo. Buries it down low. Adebayo's got 6.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Here's Carter Williams. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And Young now, top of the key. The kick outside to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Hero on the wing for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Johnson outside. The pass to McDermott. Can't connect from short range.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
To the middle, here's Rain Man, and the layup is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Carter Williams with it. Now McDermott out to the right wing. Vassell kicks to McDermott. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. And the Heat going the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line.
One shot. In the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Back to Richardson. Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Heat leading by 6. And it's Young at the elbow. And Young with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Johnson against Young. Richardson the pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. Pass to Rain Man. Adebayo with a screen on Carter Williams. Down low, 11 feet away. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Trailblazers. Pass to Johnson. Here's Pirtle. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist.
Distributor.
Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Devin Vassell. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Thaddeus Young. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hero.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And there's the pass to Pirtle. Richardson up top. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Rope, covered by Martin. It's Richardson on the wing. The feed to Pirtle, and stolen by Dedmon. Outside Lowry, pass to Rainman. Right side Martin. Pass to Rain Man. Shoots over Carter Williams, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Pirtle sets the pick for Richardson. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
The first timeout called here for the Spurs. Here's Richardson and Vassell now atop the key. Collins dishes to Richardson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Young out there with Bam Adebayo.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
Love the way he created space for his shot.
That free throw good from the Rain Man. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Rockets, lit up the floor. He scored 53 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Now here's McDermott, defended by Butler. Passes it to Vassell. He kicks to Richardson. Tries from 10. They grab their own miss, and they pick up 2. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting into the lane, and he can score.
Here's Rain Man inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 13. San Antonio calls timeout and home court advantage.
Energy, you don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The Spurs making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Yurtseven's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Back to Vassell. Now the pass to Johnson. McDermott kicks to Carter Williams. From 12 feet out. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Rain Man. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
No question, he got bumped on that.
3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Outside Collins. Kicks to Johnson. Into the lane. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Rain Man. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. 16 points for Rain Man.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McDermott down low, defended by Butler. Nice shot by McDermott.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
Adebayo passes to Rain Man. Johnson with the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Vassell kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Vassell. He feeds it to Carter Williams. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Johnson outside. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Rebound by the Heat. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded by Rain Man. And here is Carter Williams. He's got 8. McDermott finds Vassell. Three-pointer. Rebound by Rain Man. Miami leading by 15. Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat out front, leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming schedule.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Devin Vassell out there with Carter Williams, and it's Collins in at center. That's the San Antonio 5. Collins, a screen on Butler. Here's McDermott. Offensive rebound. Collins, good. Collins has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for San Antonio. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, King.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Back to Johnson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And that's now 9 points for Keldon Johnson.
And under control, Keldon Johnson looking sharp on that J.
Here's Rain Man, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
He's become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Johnson dishes to Carter Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
All night, aggressive getting his own shot, a side of MCW's game we don't always see.
They get it back. Pass to Rain Man. And there's another one for the Heat.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Now here's Carter Williams, guarded by Rain Man. Here's Johnson. Good defensive work there by Young.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's blocked.
And for a point guard, MCW gets it.
Stay aggressive on
Here's Rain Man, and the Heat, another 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Johnson kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Johnson. The shot that time, not on target. Good defensive work there by Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free. The Heat have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That's good from the Rain Man.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Time called here. Your early impressions.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Collins finds McDermott. And here is Carter Williams, defended by Rain Man. 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Richardson outside. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes to McDermott. Out left to the wing. Collins kicks to McDermott. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Of approach for the Heat.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Rain Man in at the point.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Here's Bates Diop, defended by Rain Man. On the wing, Johnson over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Rain Man passes to Dedmon. Here's Rain Man. From down low. Nice touch on the bank shot. Rain Man's got 4 this quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends. and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bates Diop. He's guarded by Rain Man. Bates Diop misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Johnson outside. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And some changes. Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Carter Williams in for Roby. The Heat also changing it up. Caleb Martin's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Robinson. Martin for 3. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Often. And get a rhythm from that.
You like to see MCW using his size inside.
The Heat shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Rain Man passes to Yurtseven. It's good. Yurtseven's got 11 in the second half. Vassell with it. We've got 1:55 left in the game. The pass to Bates Diop. Dedmon with the block, and he recovers it. Bates Diop misses. Bates Diop's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. He takes it in. Rain Man with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Johnson kicks to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 14-5 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rain Man.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play, comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Rain Man passes to Strus to the inside. And it's good once more. Nice make there from the Rain Man.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered by Rain Man. Johnson, that's for 2. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly.